final series of the NBL regular season is here. First of a three-game set today on a Sunday afternoon will be the San Francisco Firebirds and the Cincinnati Stingers in San Francisco. I'm Thomas Rose, glad to have you tuning in. For first of a three-game set is next. Stick around. Alright, here we go. Firebirds and the Cincinnati Stingers. Cincinnati's struggling a little bit. So yeah, they're out of the race at this point, but San Francisco, it's gonna be them. So Vegas fell down, Aliens moved up, and Columbus, they were able to make it back in. They're right back in it, they were down and out. They're right back there. So, in Cincinnati, yeah, they're out of, they're not going to make the playoffs. Cincinnati, they're not going to. So, it's going to be interesting. Enjoy the ball game. Oh yeah, this one. I know where to find it. This one, it's not really custom, it just got stolen. Okay. Coachella Valley, there we go. We're ready for some baseball. Enjoy the ball game. Firebird Field. Enjoy. Yeah, partly cloudy. Enjoy the game. Hello and welcome to Firebird Field. San Francisco Firebirds and Cincinnati Stingers. Final game of the first game of the final series for these two teams in the National Baseball League. Final 3 days. Here's game 1 of 3. Jose Altuve, one of the top guys on this Stingers team. They're eliminated from the playoff contention. They won't be making the playoffs, but he does lead this team. He's been really good in his last 2 at-bats. Maybe we can see a spark from him today. First pitch, Firebirds and Stingers next. Taking the mound will be Davis Martin, 32nd appearance this year. 8-11 record. 153 innings pitched, 492 ERA, 145 whip, 124 strikeouts, 18.5% strikeout rate, and 11.6% walk rate. Here is Garrett Hampson to lead off for Cincinnati, top of the first. So, here we go. First pitch. And there'll be a base hit on the first pitch. That's a ball game for Garrett Hampson and the Stingers. He's got a leadoff single on the first pitch. Nice way to start for Garrett Hampson and the Cincinnati Stingers. Here's Deshaun Kersey Jr. Giving him a shot. They're probably giving all kinds of people just opportunities to play. Really, since they're not going to make the team, they're not making the postseason. And it was the opposite way about a month ago. Simulated, because I've simulated to the last 3 days of the regular season. Counts 1-1 to Deshaun Kersey Jr. 1-1. The other way, but it's foul. Curveball inside, 2-2, Deshaun Kersey Jr. Oh, what a swing. Foul. That'll be a ground ball towards short. To the first. Got him! Could have turned a double play there, but he just went for the guaranteed out at first. There comes a couple big guns. William Contreras to the plate, and then Jose Altuve is on deck. William Contreras. I'm checking off for second base, third base, the throw, and he's safe. A stolen base at third base for Garrett Hampson. You're gonna have a lot of guts to take third. He just went for it. No ifs, ands, or buts, and he made it. I was sliding in with his feet. Smart idea. You know. I wonder if it's like second. Second, I mean, usually you slide in head first, but he earns out. It'll be a high pop up to the base side. Left fielder going after it. He's gonna get under it in foul territory to make the catch. And he's gonna tag from third. Hampson scores. It's 1-0 Cincinnati. Sacrifice fly for William Contreras, and it's 1-0 Stingers. Here is Jose Altuve. I'm having some soup right now. Four-seamer in the count, 0-1.
One ball, one strike.
It'll be a curveball down low, 1-1 to Jose. Slider on the lower inside edge, and it's 2-1. Cincinnati might be able to screw the Firebirds up a bit if they can win this series. We got today, tomorrow, and then Wednesday. And then Friday we'll start playoffs. 2-2. I'll play it 3-2 the count.
Ball four, take your base.
Ball four to walk off Altuve. A 2-out walk here in the first on his first at-bat today. Here's Randall Grichuk. That one fouled away on a fastball, 0-1. So it's gonna be Oakland, San Francisco. And the Aliens, they joined in. Vegas fell out. Oakland, San Francisco. It's gonna be quite a round. High fly ball. This one gonna go to deep left field, but it's not gonna have enough carry. And the catch is made on the warning track, and that's out number 3. We're going to the Firebirds first. Chris Sale taking the mound, 33rd appearance this year, 13-11 record, 177 innings pitched, 3.65 ERA, 173 strikeouts, 23.5% strikeout rate, and a 7.8% walk rate. He won the Cy Young Award last year in Major League Baseball, so good for him. Here's Ernie Clement. Fastball top of the zone, that'll be ball 1. Oh, down the right field line, that's going to be a fair ball. That one's into the corner for Clement. That barely stayed fair. He's going for 2. And he's in there with a leadoff double to start the ball game. 22nd double of the year for Ernie Clement and the Firebirds. Right down that right field line. You can see it barely stays fair. It's going. I think it's going to go foul. That's fair. A fair ball. You can see it right here. By mere inches. Mere inches. It's a fair ball. Here's Lane Thomas. Oh. Circle trained up in there, 2-1. And the 2-1. High fly ball. This one gonna go to deep left field. Way back there. To the track, to the wall. He made the catch. Nice catch on left. Runner takes from third. He's safe. Clement safe at third base. Nice catch in left field. And here comes Ketel Marte, the second baseman. You can see the lineup there. Ketel Marte and Matt Olson on deck. Second baseman for the Firebirds. 79 RBIs this year. He might get his 80th if he gets a single. Here in the first. The pitch. Good swing. Foul off the end of the bat. 0-1. Ball 1 on the upper outside corner to Ketel Marte. Even the count from Sal. Slider and it's in there, 2-1. Ground ball to short. To the first, got him. 2 down, a run scores, and the game is tied. A sacrifice ground ball for Ketel Marte brings in a run, and it's 1-1. Both runs were sacrifice plays. Here in this first, the game's tied 1 apiece. Yeah, it's an excited barn here. It's for an excited crowd here at the ballpark on a Sunday afternoon. Well, in the game it's a night game, but for us it's a Sunday afternoon. 1-1 to Matt Olson. That'll be circle turned up. That'll be 2-1 the count. Taylor Ward on deck. The count. 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Pop up right above second base. He waits on it. And he was able to make the catch. That'll be out number 3, and we're going to the second. Both teams score a run on a sacrifice play. We're going to the second, tied at 1. Sorry. So here's Harrison Bader leading off the second for Cincinnati, the center fielder. Oh, almost hit him. Won the MLB Gold Glove Award winner in 2021. He won the Gold Glove Award in 2021 in Major League Baseball, so.
Nope, that's high.
Achievement for Harrison Bader. He was a 231 batting average. Dual cap from Davis Martin currently.
No, that's a ball.
Another one is 3 balls, no strikes. And the 3-0. And they're 3-1. Three-one to Harrison Bader. That'll be down low for ball 4. Leadoff walk in the second. Bader takes first. Second walk allowed today for Davis Martin. I'm gonna call him Chris Martin. So Davis Martin. Second walk already. 2 walks, 2 innings. That's not good. That is not a good sign for San Francisco. Jake Bauers, the Stingers' first baseman, to the plate. And the 1-0.
No.
Sign a fastball. That'll be ball 2, 2-0. In the Atlantic Division, where the division the Stingers are in, the Washington Monuments are first.
Yeah.
Fastball. It'll be 2-1. Circle changeup. That'll be a grounder. 2-2. And the 2-2 to Jake Bauers in the center field, but right at center, a fly at the center field, one down here in the Cincinnati second. So Varsho's safe after the throwback to, not Varsho, the first baseman's safe. The throwback to first.
That's a ball.
Fastball, that'll be ball 1, just high. Foul down low and the count's 1-1. Counts 1-2 to Yohel Bozo. And the 1-2. Down low 2-2. Just needs a 1 strike to get out of it. Another 2-2 to Pozo. Off the plate and the count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nick Allen, the shortstop, is on deck for the Firebirds. 3-2. Foul. Another foul ball for Pozo. Count stays 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2. Got him on the corner for strike 3. A questionable call. They say strike 3. That will end the second inning. Cut it 1. Spike Trout in for the Titans increases lead to 48 total home runs. Ellie De La Cruz goes a 5 for 5 in a win versus the San Diego Seals. Ryan Hudson increases his leading safe total to 52 for the Twisters. Top of the third inning, Garrett Hampson leading off for Cincinnati. The tie ball game, 1 apiece. We're on a Sunday afternoon in San Francisco. A 1. And that's going to get down a base hit for Hampson into right field. Lead off hit on the second pitch of the at-bat. And he's got a leadoff single here in the third for the Stingers. See, he doesn't exactly get the best hit, but he gets enough to get out. And it gets down right there in right field for the hit. Here is Deshaun Kersey Jr. And he's taking off for second base. The throw is not in time. Stolen base for Garrett Hampson. 16th stolen base of the year. I believe that's his second stolen base today. Deshaun Kersey Jr. 0 for 1. And that's going to be into right center field. That's a base hit. That's going to go all the way to the wall and bounce up and over the wall for an RBI double. An automatic RBI double for Deshaun Kersey Jr. And he brings home the second Stingers run, and it's a 2-1 ball game. How about that? William Contreras at the plate. It's swing foul. Bit late on Contreras' swing there. A bit late for the Stingers catcher. 63 RBIs and 17 home runs this season. And a 279 batting average, which has been pretty solid. Upstairs on the fastball, 1-1. Stingers lead 2-1. The thing is that they got no outs. Second swing at the base, 1-2. They got no outs and a runner on second. Contreras could do some damage if he plays his cards right. And it goes back to second after that pitch one that earned 2-2. Another one from Davis Martin. Foul. 2-2. And a good swing. Contreras a little bit high though. You don't want that ball to get a lot of air. The only time you want a high fly ball is if it's gonna be a home run. Or if it drops into a gap, then you might be okay. 2-2. Got a piece of that. I would have taken that pitch all day, every day. At least try to take that pitch. Because sometimes it's gonna turn fair. And then it just doesn't. And then you end up looking stupid. That might have been what happened in there, and then he fouled off the next one. Good. Gets a hit here. Could get him above 280. Or just at 280. 280 batting average, that is, of course. He's sitting at 279. The 3-2. It's going to be a ground ball right towards short. Hard to the first. Got him. One down. There's Altuve, the Stinger's second baseman, to the plate. He walked the first time up, batting 280, 794 OPS.
Whoa. One ball, no
Ball
strike.
one there to Altuve, 15-year career in baseball with the first the Houston Astros in the major leagues. He's getting to Cincinnati here. It'll be ground ball right towards short. And side arm to first, 2 down. There's Randall Richard. Davis Martin already at 50 pitches. Great flying out his last time up. Damn it. 2 out pitch if it is. It'll be 0-1. Leading off the Firebirds third will be Nick Allen, the shortstop for the San Francisco. And now they're trailing, so it's gonna. What you want to do here is, I mean, you don't need the best hit. You don't need the home run. You just need that ball to get down, get on base. And that should be Nick Allen's goal as he flies one to right center field, very high. And then he's on the one. That should be like a key example of what you don't want to see in a hit. A hit. We're gonna do that. I bet it's at some a good swing will result in that ball not having so much airtime that it's usually caught, but also not being. Also not being a wimpy dink that's in the infield. Then you're just going to have a line out. We're going to have a ground ball. 2-1 to Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss for strike 3. The 1-2. Sorry. Third strikeout for Chris Sale. Forcing fastball, it'll be 0-1. To Lane Thomas. A 1 count. '40th pitch for Chris Sale. Counts 0-2. 65 runs scored this year by Lane Thomas. And the pitch. It'll be upstairs and a fastball that'll be 1-2. Fire just down low, and it's 2-2. Final center field. Is it going to get down? Yes, it will. A base hit for Lane Thomas. I thought he was going to be able to get there, but no. It dropped down. 2-out single for Lane Thomas here in the third. I don't know how that. I don't know how they didn't catch it. You know, he could have died, but. Maybe
1 ball, no strike.
He was in the lights, who knows? You know, it's on the light. One out count to Ketel Marte. Oh, there'll be a blast to deep right field. There it goes. Goodbye, home run down the right field line for Marte, and it's 3-2. Just like that, the game flips upside down. 31st home run this year for Ketel Marte. Testing. Alright, so Firebirds and the Cincinnati Stingers were right back to it after the home run. And then it decided to shut off for some reason. 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. Firebirds with a 3-2 lead due to Ketel Marte's 2-run home run moments ago. And the 1-2. Olsen fouls it off with an ease. Keeps the inning alive for San Francisco. The 1-2 that'll be down low, 2-2. Swung and a miss. He chased a slider on the lower inside corner, outer inside corner for strike 3. And we're going to the 4th, but not before a 2-run blast from Ketel Marte to make it 3-2 San Francisco. Top of the 4th, Harrison Bader leading off. And ground ball towards first, run to the bag on the first pitch, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jake Bowers.
And here's Jake Bowers, who I noticed first time for Cincinnati. We'll have S sounds to start off. I almost said San Francisco, but San. And the 0-1 to Jake Bowers. It'll be down low. It'll be forcing fastball, and the count's 0-2. And pitch, ground ball. That's gonna be fair down the right field line. That's all the way to the warning track. Bowers on his way for second, and he slides in there with a 1-out double. A close race at the plate to who would get there first. Not the plate, the second base bag. A close race down that right at second. Can't go back, but it was he hustled and was able to get there well in time. Bush's was a miss at a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. That'll be 0-1. And it'll be foul 0-2. I hope none of the microphone caught that, but if you don't know what I'm talking about, good. But if you do know what I'm talking about, oof. I mean, it'll be funny to listen to it when I hear this. When I hear this back after listening to it, I might find it says the top of the 4th. I'm gonna try not to forget that. I probably still will. That'll be strike 3 on the corner. 2 down here in the top of the 4th. First K for Davis Martin. Here's J.P. Crawford. Forcing it against ball 1-0. It'll be ball 2 just a bit upstairs, 2-0 the count. Crawford batting 191 with runners in scoring position. Getting that ball down fair. Roughly in right field. Nice. Give runner more time to make it home.
3-1.
Slider on the count, 3-1. Rewind foul. Cincinnati's close here, but they're struggling to get. Crawford's struggling here to actually get a good swing on a good pitch. Way two. Pass away. Top of the zone. Stays foul. And that one's in the left, but it's foul. Almost. You almost did a bunch of things right there, but a late swing was maybe what killed that. Another foul. He's getting the under part of the baseball, and then it just goes in the left. You know, the really high foul balls that like never come down. And oh, bad swing. It'll be strike three. And we're going to the Firebirds fourth. Bottom of the fourth, Taylor Roy leading off for San Francisco. Bramo right at first. Sale runs to the bag for number one. Just like that. Here's Adolis Garcia. So San Francisco with a slim one-run lead. Garcia might be able to kickstart that sort of momentum here if he can get a hit down. Because sometimes, like, once one person gets a hit, a bunch of the guys after him can get hits. It's like a general pattern. One guy gets a hit, and then it can become two, then three, then all of a sudden, you know, you get up 4 runs. Or more. And the 1-2. Foul. Ground ball, foul. And that'll be strike three to Adolis Garcia. 5th K for Chris Sale. Here's Michael Becker taking the 0-1 pitch. So the Firebirds here. Looks like they got their work cut out for them, but they haven't been able to deliver. And then they took a win and off. So they just kind of gotten. He's kind of a bit maybe disorganized. A fly ball to right. The catch is made. And we're going to the 5th. So top of the 5th, Garrett Hampson leading off for the Stingers. Another foul ball.
One ball, one strike.
Way high, and we want him on the count. Again, it's all about just getting that ball down. I fly ball to left center. And it's easily run down. So, bottom fifth, here comes Deshaun Kersey Jr. once again. And the count's 0-1. Good swing by Deshaun Casey Jr. I feel like Cincinnati, it's like a lot of these guys are trying, but their timing is really screwing them up. It results in balls that aren't exactly well hit, or they just go foul. Another foul ball from Deshaun Casey Jr. Another ground ball, that'll be foul. Fly ball to left center, long on a catch, not gonna get there. One out single here in the fifth for Deshaun Kersey Jr.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
So we're gonna pull their pitcher here. Davis Martin's day is done for San Francisco. You're going to bring in Carson Fulmer, 63rd appearance this year, 3-3 record, 4 holes, 102 innings pitched, 4.38 ERA, 20% strikeout rate, 236 against righties, 261 against lefties. Fastball, strike one. William Contreras at the plate, sacrifice fly his last time up, but he did score an RBI for Cincy. Trailing by one here in the fifth. Coming on the strength of the knees. You want to confuse them. That'll be a call. Strike three on the lower inside corner. Two down here at the top of the fifth. Jose Altuve. No balls, one strike to Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 today for Cincinnati. On the edge of the zone, that'll be strike two.
One ball, two strike.
Otherwise, that'll be 1 and 2. So, Winkowski and Stratton warming up for the Firebirds. This game's a lot closer than I would have thought. A rare chance for Altuve. And they just stop. 2-2.
Okay.
Guys, throw the ball, gets away. And he takes off for second base. Free base for the first the base runner at first. You can see he tries and it bounces down, and it bounces completely to his right. You see, it gets down and it keeps going behind the home plate circle.
That's four.
Full count
Take
2
your
on
base.
2. That'll be ball 4, and there's 2 on for the Stingers.
Left fielder, Randall Richards.
San Francisco not looking too hot right now. Randall Grichuk got the plate 0 for 2 with a fly on the ground out today. And we foul 0-1. 13.5 career WAR over 12 seasons between the MLB and now the NBL. It'll be 0-2. And a nice running catch it. Bagatelle Marte to end the inning, and we're going to the Firebirds fan. The catcher, Yoel Pozo, leading off for the Firebirds.
Ball.
1-0.
Ball 2.
Down low, it'll be ball 2. And the 2-0, gonna bring Rambo right and short quick for the first. Got him 1 down. Here's Nick Allen.
Ball. Low.
No, off going. Ball 1. Fouled off.
Say.
It'll be strike 3 to Nick Allen. It'll be on number 2. 6 strikeouts for Chris Sale. Here comes Ernie Clement, the leadoff man for the Firebirds.
Ball.
1 for 2 today for San Francisco.
Ball. 2 balls. No strike. Ball.
And 3-0. Wayne Thomas. Lost and be a free gift.
Ball 4. Take your base.
And we ball 4
Now batting.
with 2 outs in the inning. Here's Wayne Thomas.
That's the ball. Ball.
So Fernando Cruz and Rogers warm up in the Stingers bullpen. Two and 1 to Wayne Thomas. It'll be a swing and a miss, and the count's even 2-2. He swung early on it, like way early, and exactly how you don't make contact. Swing, tap, foul. Two on the 3-2 the count, and it'll be foul.
Strike.
And a sinker right down the middle. It'll be strike 3. And we're going to the sixth. Firebirds still lead 3-2. So top of the sixth inning. Look at the standings. The NL is the West. The AL is the East. The Firebirds 77 wins, 3 games shy of the Ocean. Stingers they're out of the playoffs. And the Gamblers have fell out. The Aliens are back in. Oakland they're on top. In the West, right, Southwest. I went down to Harrison Bader for Cincinnati.
1-1.
That's in the count to be 1-1. So finally got him there. Yeah, at the A's 1-2. That's sinker at the A's. But so triple drink of tap foul 1-2. This Cincinnati team. I mean, I'm impressed how they're playing given their standings since they are a struggling club. Ground ball towards third, down the line foul. Strike break call to Harrison Bader. There's one down here in the Cincinnati sixth. There's Jake Bowers. We gotta hit it one of his 2 times off. That'll be out the play. That'll be a sinker 1-0. So the Firebirds they're holding on in the lead, but they're also not really doing anything. Which that's gonna be a problem in like the postseason. If you have a lead and sit back, how likely is it that lead's gonna stay?
Whoa.
Pretty low, right? So therefore, more. 2-1 count of Bowers. It'll be sicker right down the middle. The count's 2-2.
3-2.
We'll change off the play. 3-2 the count. And the 2-2 it'll be foul. That'll be a blast for Jake Bowers down the right field line. There it goes. Goodbye, home run. Jake Bowers ties the game with a solo bomb to right. His 9th home run of the year. And the game's tied at 3. I got moving out with the man. He got some good height on it and some good distance. 350 estimated feet. 9th blast of the season. One more home run. He will be in double digits. Got a really good swing down that right field line. Got the barrel, a good swing. Right it in the hips. And that. And the game's tied just like that. Base hit to left for Don Versha right after a solo home run for Jake Bowers. And there's one on here. Looking out here in the 6th. Oh, wait, that'll be ball 1.
That's a ball.
And that'll be ball 1. Two out count to J.P. Crawford here. The pitch. Good pitching him, it'll be down low, ball 3. right at the knees of a fastball. He's Crawford. He didn't swing at it at the knees. Maybe he's expecting like a ball upstairs, who knows? Or a fly ball to the left. He backs up a few steps. Now he steps forward a few steps to make the catch. And that will be out number 2.
Now that third baseman, Derek Hudson.
Yeah, Gary Anderson back to the plate, and that'll be strike 1.
0-1. Ball. 1 ball, 1
And
strike.
one on the curveball. But you have to account for it. The fact that the curveball is going to move and break when you throw the pitch. It'll be a ground ball right. Second, easy to the first to end the inning. And that one will end the inning. And we're going to the Firebirds 6th. It's a long run for Jake Bowers. The game's tied at 3. And 91st game of the year, Fernando Cruz coming in for the Cincinnati Stingers. 4-3 record, 14 holds, 96 innings pitched, 4.11 ERA, 23.2% strikeout rate, 247 against righties, 223 against lefties. Leading off the 6th is Ketel Marte with a 2-run homer in the 3rd. Bottom of the 6th inning. Good swing for Marte, and that'll be foul 0-1. Yeah. Well, you can use a lot. And take what you learn or been practicing in the bullpen. The bullpen up. Okay, that'll be a top of the zone. That'll be strike 3 to Ketel Marte, and he's passed. He is not happy. He is not happy over that 3rd pitch. It was a close call, but it is what it is. That's how it works.
0-1.
The more you argue, the worse it'll get. That's how baseball works. The only thing is that kind of does allow for. It does allow for refs kind of. They can just say whatever they want and be completely wrong, and sometimes calls will still stand even if they're wrong. 2-0. That'll be split underneath the cast 2-1. And Angel Hernandez. He was one of the worst umps in stress in sports. It'll be a run to the bag. That'll be out number 2. Retiring Matt Olson. I'm just rambling about whatever. Here comes Taylor Ward to the plate. 2 outs in the 6th. A base hit into right field for Taylor Ward. You got a hard ground ball into right. So a single for Taylor Ward. Here's Adolis Garcia. Game is still tied, so a chance for the Firebirds to take the lead. And that'll be a blast! Deep to left! Is it fair? It is, and it is gone! Adolis Garcia and the Firebirds lead at 5-3. The 25th home run of the year for Adolis Garcia. What a shot! This thing was a bomb. 105.
One ball.
Gonna be down.
Okay.
Gonna be ball one to Michael Baker. Firebirds lead at 5-3 now after that 2-run home run. Splitter swung and a miss, 1-1. So Tyler Rogers and Aaron Bummer warming up for Cincinnati in the bullpen. Probably gonna see at least one of them later. And the 1-1 on the 1 Baker, it'll be foul.
Oh.
1-2, top of the zone, fastball, 2-2. Testing. Yeah. Top of the 7th inning, Deshaun Kersey Jr. That'll be ball 1. And he's 2 for 3 today. Bang on Georgia. That'll be fly ball to right, the catch. Fly ball to left, the catch is made. One down top of the 7th. William Contreras sacrificed fly and RBI today for. So I mean he's done something. They're down again, so they're gonna need something. They need a jolt. In this game, it'll be fly ball to center field, but not gonna be deep at all. Easy out number 2. Easy catch there for Lane Thomas. Here's Jose Altuve, the Stingers' second baseman. So third at bat today for the black and yellow. Altuve, he did walk one time today. That's on top of the zone. That'll be. They called it ball 1. Castro and Abner Uribe warming up for the Firebirds. So they called that ball 1. I don't know about that. Got off on a line to Altuve. 7th inning, we still have the rest of this inning, and then the 8th, and then on the 9th. One, 2. High fly ball, center field. But not deep at anywhere near deep enough. The catch is made by Lane Thomas to end the top half of the 7th. We're going to the Firebirds 7th inning stretch. Firebirds lead 5-3. Trevor Rogers, 37th appearance this year. One record reporting. 4 runs, 43.1 innings pitched, 4.98 ERA, 18.2% strikeout rate, 239 against righties, 257 against lefties. We'll see how Trevor Rogers does. He's underhand, right? So yeah, he might screw some people up. He's overhand. That's Tyler Rogers. He's the underhand guy. Trevor Rogers. He's different. And the L1. Fly ball to left. Backs up, not too much. Movement in the left field. The catch is made by Randall Greatchuk. And there's one down here at the top of the Firebird 7th. Here's the shortstop Dick Allen to the play for the San Francisco Firebirds. Over 2 today, just batting 170. Going into the final series of the regular season. You can only improve it so much.
Ball, slow.
Fastball, ball 2. 2-0. You might knock it too. Maybe they just don't. It could be also that they just don't have anybody better. Grumble right at first. A quick run to the bag. That will be out number 2. 2 down here and the Firebirds 7. Running the man to the play. Firebirds third baseman.
No. 1-0.
William Clement had a double today. He's 1 for 2. I believe that was a double. And the 1-0. Sings it out. That was a ball. That was 100% a ball. They called it a strike. Maybe I got it backward. Counts 1-2. Well, I'm still been very good in this game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. We're going to the 8th. Firebirds still with a 5-3 lead after 7. Abner Uribe coming in, 37th appearance this year, 5 4 holes, 15 for record, 15 holes, 48 innings pitched, 2.66 rate, 23.7% strikeout rate, 146 against righties, 246 against lefties for Abner Uribe. We'll see how he does. The left fielder who found out his first time up, Randall Greacher. First pitch, fastball, down low, middle ball 1. So Helsley warming up for Firebirds. Looks to be a full crowd. Here at Wednesday night, I'd say 35,000 or more. I don't know the exact attendance, but it looks pretty full. I don't know, it's Sunday afternoon. Again, it's different in the game than it is in real life at the time. I just can't schedule it. I have stuff to do. I can't start the season in March. I just can't. Especially as next year, I'm actually playing baseball. That'll be a slider, and the count's 2-2. I doubt the baseball I'm gonna play is not gonna look anything like this. It's gonna be with there's 2 people showing up. 2-2 to Randall. Great check the bat. Slide out the plate. The count is full. 3-2. Right, so. Slider, that'll be a ball 4 to Randall. Great check. Infielder Harrison Bader coming to the plate. Top of the 8th, Bader. Batting .230. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
McKenzie gonna bowl on a strike to Harrison Bader. One. High fly ball to deep left center field. This one going back for Harrison Bader. It's gonna bounce up and over the wall for an automatic double. How about that for Bader? That was not very far from being a home run. Look at how close it was. 2-1, top of the inning. Nobody out. Jake Bowers. The leading run is at the plate for the Stingers, by the way. Tying run is at second base. And this is a chance for the Stingers to do some damage. One out. Second, it'll be ball 2. Firebirds here, leading by 2, but that one might be in jeopardy. We will see. The thing is, Cincinnati. I mean, who's playing for a job? That'll be a blast for Jake Bowers! Is it fair? Oh. 4 feet outside the foul pole. He almost had. Dude, they're stinging away. It'll be a simple. It'll be a tap foul. 2 and 2. Cincinnati, they're like so close. 2-2. Inside, the count is full. 3 and 2. Going Gersha, the D at the play. He had a single. What the heck? Oh, the hit of the bases will be loaded. Jake Bauer's hit. Don Gersha had a single. Oh, they're gonna bring in Kobe Mayo instead as a pinch hitter. Kobe Mayo's coming in here in the 8th spot. Pinch hitter with the bases loaded.
Nope, that's inside.
Yeah, this will be a way to make it just a little bit tougher for San Francisco. Well, it would probably really get them down if they blow this last series. Then it'll be 1-1. And a 1-1 bench fire, it'll be 2-1. Tomorrow I get to cover Vegas and Oakland again. In Vegas tomorrow night. So I'm not gonna forget that game. That game was amazing. The Vegas Oakland game. And the 3-1. Ball 4, and that'll bring a run home, and it's a 1-run game. Randall Greacher comes in to score. And they're gonna pull. The Firebirds, they're gonna pull Abner Uribe. His day is done on the mound for the Firebirds. Probably not the last time you're gonna see him. They're gonna bring in Miguel Castro. The United Bears is here for Miguel Castro. Won the record 74 in pitch 5 holes, 3.15 ERA, 17% strikeout rate, 2.33 again. Righties, 2.77 against lefties. Here is J.P. Crawford, top of the 8th with the bases loaded. Yes, bases loaded. Oh yeah, nobody out either. Bad news for the Firebirds. It's also a 1-run game. They did already score a run, so I don't know how they're gonna get out of this. This is a test for the playoffs. This is a test for San Francisco here. What? How much damage can they get avoid in a situation like this? Bases loaded, nobody out in the 8th, leading by a run. 1-2. It'll be a ground ball. That'll be foul to Crawford. So this is showing can San Francisco successfully get out with bases loaded, 2-out situation in a crucial inning, leading by a single run. If they can get out of this with anything, their hopes for being successful in the playoffs, it will go up. Their confidence, their stamina, all of that. That's 2-2. Ground ball foul down the right field line from Crawford again. Oh, that'll be a blast to center field. But it's gonna die quickly. That'll bring a run home and the game will be tied. And a run comes into 3rd. Sacrifice fly to center for J.P. Crawford and the game's tied at 5. So that, I mean, that's not a bad way to handle it, but they got lucky. Game is now tied. Here's Graham, and there's runners in the corners, 1 out in the 8th. They still got a mess to get themselves out of. A double play would be a way to do that potentially, but that's going to be a base hit. Another run will score, and Stingers will take the lead runner going to 3rd. Yes! Burns on the corners, and the Stingers take the lead 6-5 here in the 8th. San Francisco, they're struggling. I mean, this is a bit of an extreme scenario that they found themselves in here in the 8th. But one, they need to make sure they don't find themselves in scenarios like this during the postseason. Because these types of innings will kill you. They will drain you. They can ruin games. And they're doing it in real time to the Firebirds right now. This might be a worry. I mean, game's definitely still within reach, though. The only concern would be the time. Let's say this is a playoff game. Their odds of winning this game, I mean, they need something to happen in the bottom half of the inning. And they have to prevent anything in the ninth. 2-2, the count. Into a tap foul, 2-2. Bottom of the sticker, that'll be strike three, and there's two down here in the top of the A. There's William Contreras. Oh, with the slider, two down in the inning. We just need one more round to get out of this without too much scuffing. They're losing by just a single run. They probably. And single on the inside edge for strike three, and it's going to the Firebirds edge. And coming in, Griffin Jacks, 83rd appearance this year, so he came in a lot of games this year. 6-13 record, 8 holds, 87.1 innings pitched, 289 ERA, 22.9% strikeout rate, 198 against righties, 283 against lefties. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. And hard ground ball in the right center fielder base, split off base hit for Lane Thomas. That's how you start an inning after having an inning like that in the top half. Lane Thomas hard lead off single in the center. And he got a perfect hit in that. I wonder how many miles an hour he got on that. That was fast. And hard too. So I can think of the next one out of the count. Ketel Marte, 1 for 3 today, 3 RBIs and a run scored with a home run. Ketel Marte. 1-1.
Here we go.
Nice. They say you went 1-2. Hard play 2-2.
No, that's the ball.
Down low, 3-2. The count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Matt Olson on deck. Made a strikeout and pop out on the ground there today, though, so don't know how much that'll help you. Right. High fly ball to center field. This one towards the wall. He jumps and goodbye, home run. Ketel Marte, second home run today, and the Firebirds lead 7-6. Derby, second home run this year for Ketel Marte. And we're gonna get rid of the swing right, trying to fail. Keeps going, just over the wall. 7-6, Firebirds lead. What a recovery. Rambo right towards second. Easy overhand throw to first. Got him. 1 down. So, you can see Altuve handling the ground ball there. Dax. Name's Griffin's a cool name, by the way. So they're gonna bring in Jose Buto. 65th appearance this year. 8-9 record, 19 holes, 82 innings pitched, 461 ERA, 17.8% strikeout rate, 285 against righties, 233 against lefties. On him in the 8th inning. Taylor Ward at the plate. Firebirds now leading 7-6. He's been 2 for 3 today. 2 singles and a run scored for the left fielder. Oh, one. The knees, 2-seam fastball there. That's strike 2. Aaron Bummer just Stinger warming up with them in the bullpen for Cincy. It's still a close game. Good swing, foul. Upstairs, it'll be 1 and 2.
That's 3.
Swing and a miss, it'll be strike 3. 2 down here, bottom of the 8th. Here's Adolis Garcia. Bottom of the 8th, 2 down in the inning. Way inside, in the lower inside corner on the slider, and it's ball 1.
That's the ball.
Upstairs, ball 2. Fastball, swung and a miss, 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, that'll be strike 3. We're going to the 9th. So a chance for the Firebirds to shut things down. Here's the 2024 MLB Reliever of the Year. Ryan Helsley, 70 appearances here, 262 ERA, 27.7% strikeout rate, 4-6 record, 252 against righties, 250 against lefties. We'll see how it does. Here's Jose Altuve to lead off the 9th for Cincinnati. Stingers down to the last 3 outs, but the thing is, they're only down by 1. 7-6 lead for the Firebirds. And it'll be top of the zone at 100. That'll be 0-1 the count. Oh, 1. Bouncing ball, foul. Oh, that ball's in the dirt. 1 and 2 to Altuve. And the 1-2. Slider for strike 3 on the corner. 1 down the 9th. Stingers down the crowd, 2 outs. Strike 1 off the plate. Oh, 1 down to Randall Graychuk.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Little slider, 1 of mine. Lights on at 1 and 2. late swing star, top of the upper outside corner too. So I believe it's going to be Vegas, Oakland tomorrow in Vegas. And we're going to end the season on Tuesday. So that's going to go. Top of the knees, strike three, and the Stingers down in their final out. Two down, in the bottom, 2 down the ninth for the Stingers. Final chance will be Harrison Bader. There'll be a bouncing ball right at the pitcher. Throw to first. Ball game in the Firebirds win. San Francisco Firebirds, they win it 7-6 over the Cincinnati Stingers to open the final series of the NBL regular season. The Joe Castro is the winning, Joe Castro lost, Ryan Jose to say, Firebirds lead the series 1-0. I'm Thomas Rose, now we'll see you in the next one. 6 runs on hits for the Stingers, and for the Firebirds, 7 runs in on 8 hits. That's your ball game. And I will see you for the next one.